Welcome to Mind Body Motion YouTube channel. My name is Luis Ponce, and in today's video, we're going to be covering the mechanics of the leg, revising the last 3 videos that we have put together. We're going to be explaining the whole mechanism of the leg and some exercises we're going to be doing. We're going to be focusing now, as we've been doing, on releasing the tension of your body. We started with the plantar part, and then we went up to all the muscles. So we're going to start using, we're going to be using my hands. So you start learning how to manipulate the fascia directly yourself with your own hands. Also, we're going to be using some tools, the lacrosse ball, softball, some pipes and a medicine ball, anything that you can have around your house that will be helpful for you to get those myofascial releases. So bring you up to the skeleton here. This is the area that we are protecting. Okay, center of gravity is right here, and this is where most of the low back injuries happen at L5. This is L5 signifying here. So it's very easy for this to rotate when we don't have the proper alignment of your pelvis here. Okay, giving the pillars being your legs are not functioning properly or not connecting you to the ground the right way. Okay, so we want to be thinking about our feet being in a proper alignment and creating ground force, as we show you on the last video, how we can create force going outward and forward and backwards. Okay, so as we move on into the exercises, so working with your body and how we can put force coming in from the side, it will become more beneficial for your body to start getting in better alignment. So working on doing exercises coming up from the side and affecting the lateral line of your body, the myofascial line, anatomical lines of your body, will allow your body to get pressure to the side and also get your body to go upward. When we do exercises putting pressure down here and we don't have the proper mechanism and the abdominal wall, the proper abdominal activation, then it causes us to have more compression. And remember, we always looking to fight gravity. So one of the best ways to do that is working lateral and putting pressure to the side. Okay, so we're going to go to the gym and do some exercises and keep practicing those. Give us some information, give us some comments. We put in videos every Friday, so let us know how you're doing, and we can help you and address all the things there. Okay?
So we'll begin the groin self-myofascial release by going on your side there and getting a lever with the opposite hand to put pressure with your right hand on the your left leg, on the inner thigh. So the idea here is to bring some blood flow to the area, and from the level of 1 to 10, 10 being the most standard, you want to be around 7 or 8 pressure-wise of discomfort. Okay, and the idea is for us to release the tension and communicate to your brain how tender that area is and increase the blood flow of that area. So keep working with your breathing. The breathing will allow you to control the discomfort and the sensations that you're getting from the pressure you're applying on that area there. Okay, so you can do longer periods of time. I'm just doing this for the sake of time right now in the video. And for the higher level of the groin, I'm going to use a medicine ball there. Okay, so look for that area where you're going to have most discomfort and look to find that spot or many areas that we show you those muscles on the previous video, how vast is the groin and how far it goes down towards your knee. So once you find a good area there, start concentrating and dropping your weight into the medicine ball, working with your breathing. Very, very important for you to let go. It's sometimes very emotional, if you will. And, making noises that are allowed to do if you need to. and breathe deeply. Just release the tension. Work with the breath, and also make sure that you're activating your lower abdominal area so you can simulate as you're standing up, and also keeping a good curvature of your lower back as you're doing this release there. Okay. Once you feel that you got that area, you're not feeling much discomfort, then move around and look for another area that it could be sore too. And now you can stay, as long as you want. Again, we saying that before. I'm doing real time right now with you here, so you can just follow that. And we're going to be doing only one leg, so make sure you do both sides before you start doing any other exercises, so that way you feel better release and all that. Again, controlling your breath is very, very important. And this area, again, is very, very, very effective to release. Okay, so now we're moving into the releasing the IT band. And again, I want to bring out some aspect of sometimes when we release the IT band, we pressure it hard. And sometimes if we don't take the right direction, we want to move back towards the hamstring when we find the IT band groove, and try to release it going towards the hamstring. Okay, very important to do the direction. Otherwise, we're jamming it further into the vastus lateralis, or the larger muscle of the quadricep. And it may feel good for a bit, but it won't really allow you to do, the tension will come back really quick again. And I'm looking out for my hips to be in a good alignment, so I don't roll my hips forward too much. That's why I'm putting my hand there. Okay, for better pressure, or more pressure, if you will, you can do it this way. That's an easier way to do it. There, the larger pressure of the ball will put more pressure on that area. And now we're moving into the piriformis. Okay, so the piriformis there is a muscle that when it gets inflamed, it will put pressure on the sciatic nerve. So this is a very important stretch to have a good mechanics on your leg. Okay, so working on that, looking and see where you have the area that may be sore. Now you'll find many areas there that they're going to be very tender. Okay, so now I'm going to use yoga block right here, or this, to put it in there, to put the ball in there. So that'll give me a higher leverage to put in there on the hip as I bend in it. And again, just look for the right area there, and holding up a good position. That will be very important. Okay, try not to lower arch your back too much towards the floor. So I'm bringing my chest up towards the ceiling to get a better release of the rotators of the hip, which is the piriformis as we're talking about. Okay, then working with your breathing now. Now we're moving and stretching the groin after you release it, and it's a good opportunity for us to lengthen the fascia there. Okay, very important. See, when I'm going back, I'm keeping a good arch on my back right there. Okay, you can pump a couple of times to get a good arch. And then we want to be moving forward. Now the tailbone is going to go forward as I'm going up, and then my chest is going to get towards the ceiling. Okay. You don't want to get too much curvature there on your lower back, because then that will take away the release on the groin area. So this way you can get a really good hip release. The medial part, the internal part of the hip is being released really good when you do keep this alignment the right way. Okay, so going forward, your tailbone is going to go towards the floor. When you go back, the tailbone is going to go towards the ceiling. Okay, making sure you have that. That's what I'm looking for. Normally, we'll have a 30-degree to 35-degree curvature on the lower back, and I'm trying to maintain that. The same on the thoracic spine. The rib cage will have another 30 to 35 degrees, And also the neck will have the same 35 degrees that it matches the lumbar spine. So after you do that, just nicely go back into it and relax. So we're going to moving now next to doing the side exercises. So to begin that, we're going to just do a stationary side lunging there. So go back down nice and easy. And so you can feel the stretch on one side at a time as you're doing this. And feel like as you're coming up, squeeze the floor, okay? I'm bringing the ground force from the floor towards the center. Now, when you're going outward, when I planted my foot outside, I'm pushing away the floor to generate force to come up. Again, it's totally lateral there, okay? Now we're gonna do a speed skater, nice and easy. Okay, make sure we're not hopping there, we're not jumping. I'm just bringing my feet close to the floor. And I'm rotating my torso, as you can see there, okay? You want a really good workout for your buttocks. This is, the gluteus really get, fired up really well when you do this. Now to get more force, just rotate your torso a little bit more as you do this, and that will take you further. You get a lot more force in there as you generate that. So now I'm going to prepare to go a little faster and deeper into that, and you have to prepare that. And again, squeezing more, putting pressure on the side of your foot as you go in there. Okay? So there you go. So hopefully these exercises will start bringing a new perspective on your training program, and we keep looking on organizing the mechanism of your leg. Keep on walking and keep on moving, and we'll see you soon on the next video. Thank you.